What's up, guys? Say hi, Bristol.
Hi.
Peyton.
Hi.
In the garage. This is what's left of our move. We still got a bunch of crap left. We got to throw away all the boxes. Casey's making a load right now in the Duramax. Just some stuff we got to take up to the barn. So real quick, thought I'd do an update video. I traded off the service pickup yesterday. I just felt like it was time. That truck only had 50,000 miles on it, but it was 5 years old. I just thought it was time. I kind of wanted to upgrade. I ended up getting basically the same thing, except I did get a platinum trim level. 350 long wheelbase. This truck did come with the vinyl floors. I'm thinking maybe that'll be kind of nice. I don't know. I've never really liked the vinyl floors. I always preferred the carpets, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to go with a black flatbed and a black grove guard. I think it's going to look really good on this Avalanche color. The only thing this truck came with that I did not want, because I am going to take the bed off of it, obviously, is it does have the puck system. And I'll just have to have it. They'll just remove it when they take the bed off. So yeah, this thing will eat the Duramax alive. Sorry, Duramax Ford or GM guys. It's just a monster. This is the high output, and it just screams like it just breaks them loose. And there's just no way. I wish me and Casey could get on a drag strip or something and just run them 2 or 3 times. Because I'm telling you, the Ford it'll eat the poor Duramax alive. There's Gunner. I like the Duramax. I've enjoyed driving it. Casey really wanted it, and I just thought it was time to upgrade. They won't offer us hardly squat for her car. It's under half of what we paid for it 2 years ago. So we're just gonna park it for a minute until I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. We've even talked about turning it into a Napa ride for one of the guys. Just hadn't decided yet. So, anyways, I'm gonna run that thing up to the barn, do a walk around, show you guys what's up. All right, guys, sorry the barn is a mess. I know I got all kinds of stuff in the background. We've only been here, I think, 7 weeks since we moved in, so I don't have everything like we want. We're going to work on it this weekend. I'm not going to do a full review of the new truck. I just picked it up yesterday. I've only got like maybe 100, 200 miles on it. Just thought I'd do a walk around. My plans are, obviously, I am going to put a pronghorn on and a grill guard. Pronghorn will be black, and so will the grill guard this time. I think it'll look really good on this new Platinum. The way they have the accents set up and how they're blacked out, there's not nearly as much chrome on this ride. And like I said earlier, the only downside to this truck is it did come with the puck system. It sucks. I'm going to keep the bed, though, and I'm going to keep the hitch so that if I ever decide to do something else, I can put it back factory stock and take the bed and stuff off. Biggest complaint so far, obviously, everybody's griping about this. If you've got one of the newer Fords, you know. This is like a $200 or $300 option. I'll show you the window sticker here in a minute. It's really dumb. Seats, 10 times better than the Duramax. They're just way better. You got a lot more storage in this thing too. Like, the console's way deeper. Obviously, I haven't put anything in it yet. I still have all my stuff in a bag in the back. One of the good things about it too now is, I made that video on that 23 that got like just tons and tons of hate. This truck now, when you get in it, it does go back to your fuel economy. I don't have to sit there and scroll through a bunch of stuff. That 23 was a joke. I can't believe they released that truck the way they did. But anyways, so yeah, I like it so far. It'll definitely eat the Duramax alive. I know a lot of GM guys are going to like that. I still love the Duramax. Casey just wanted it. It's just easier for her. She's always having to handle the dogs and then haul stuff. She usually has to borrow a Napa pickup for all that stuff, and now she's just got to pick up full time. We're going to try it for a little while and see how it works out. This truck did come from Whiteface Ford in Hereford. Probably one of the best dealerships I've ever dealt with, ever. They have a really good team, and the current owner now has really pushed that thing. He actually has a custom shop there in town, and they do a ton of flatbeds, ton of custom work to just about anything you want to do, I think. I would definitely recommend them. It's Whiteface Ford in Hereford or Whiteface Customs. I actually think they're like the #1 pronghorn dealer in the U.S., like in the States. Like I think they sell more than anybody else in the country. So this is what I was griping at. I think this is so dumb of Ford to do this. They were like the king of this for so long, and you know that keyless entry keypad is just an awesome, handy tool. And for them to charge you for it now, and it's one of the aftermarket ones, I've used it already probably 10 times, and it works just fine. It's a lot better than they used to be. On some of our older service trucks, especially the like lower trim levels, like we had a couple. I don't know if they were XLs, XLTs. They were just big 1-ton dually trucks. We would have that installed because we always had guys like locking the keys in the truck and then we can't get in it. And they were real finicky. They didn't work as good as the factory ones that were on these trucks over the last, I don't know how many years. It works. It's ugly. You know, I think it's double-sided sticky taped on there, and it just, I don't know. That's my only complaint. Truck rides like a dream. It's really nice having that big fuel tank. When I picked the truck up, I think it said 794 miles to empty. So if you got to going down the highway, I really think this thing could push 800 miles on a tank. You know, it's a long wheelbase. You get that bigger fuel tank. Another thing too, obviously I've talked about this in my videos. The storage on the Ford is just, to me, it's way better. This is actually lockable. So if you wanted to put a gun or something in here, it just, I don't know. Kids absolutely love it. I love the seats. It's just a really comfortable, nice truck. I plan on turning this into a daily driver. For years, the way I did it is I always kept a little bit nicer, fancier truck. Would drive it daily, and then when I got to the farm and it got time to, you know, start working, I would just swap pickups over into the flatbed or the service truck, whatever you want to call it. And that would become my new ride for the next 6 or 8 weeks. And it was a pain. It's a pain switching back and forth. And I really like the flatbed, and I like having all my tools and just everything there. I got my compressor, my fuel tank, just all my stuff. And it just makes it really nice. So no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing, I can always fix something. If I have a flat, just anything. It's just really, really nice having that flatbed on that truck. That truck was super expensive, but since I'm going to make it a daily, I gave Casey the Duramax. They won't give us anything for her car, or at least I don't feel like they will. We're in the process right now of buying a couple of new STX crew cabs for the guys, and those pickups are actually more. They're around $10,000 more than what they're willing to give us for Casey's car with only 50,000 miles on it. You know, we bought that Platinum. It's a 22 model. We bought it right before the 23s came out, so we got quite a bit off MSRP. And we did it on purpose, but man, they've tanked. And I've told Casey for years now, since she's been driving those Expeditions, that the market on them is not the same as it is on a GMC. Like, I swear if that car would have been a Denali, it'd be worth like 15 or 20,000 more with the same miles, same year model, and, you know, roughly the same trim. It's just not. Every Expedition I've ever owned, I don't care who you are, they always seem to tank more than any vehicle I've ever ran. I don't know why, but I hate it. So anyways, just a quick update video. Thought I'd throw that up there. I'll try to upload it later, and you guys have a good Friday.